Hello. Hi. I'm calling with consumer research. Yes, you had indicated that you may be interested in providing feedback for a research survey regarding weekends and leisure time. Are you still interested in participating in that survey? Fantastic. The study will take between 30 minutes to an hour, and as soon as you complete it, I'll be able to send you a Visa gift card. It works just like a debit card, and it's worth $75 that you can spend on anything. Great! Do you have time to complete the survey now? Wonderful. Could you just confirm your full name and address so I know where to send the card? Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Okay. And could you spell that last name for me? Perfect. Okay. And could I also ask for your full address? Okay, and city and zip? Perfect. Great. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So feel free to get comfortable. Sure, take your time. Just let me know. Okay? You ready? Okay, great. So, as we get started, we're just trying to gauge how people spend their free time, and so you can be completely relaxed. There aren't any right or wrong answers, okay? Great. Right, just have fun with it. Um, Now, before we get to the fun stuff, talking about leisure time, we'll briefly touch on your work week. I know, kind of a bummer. Um, are you comfortable telling me your profession and your title? Oh, okay. And your title is officially... Oh, okay. No, that sounds very interesting, actually. And could you tell me about how many hours you work on a weekly basis? Upwards of 40. Okay. And do you drive, walk, bike, take the bus? Okay. And is that on a daily basis? Alright. Okay. And about how long is your commute each way? Just on average. Okay. Perfect. You're doing great. So now we'll talk a little bit about your weekends and free time. I'm going to list a number of leisure activities, okay? And after each, I'd like for you to answer often, never, or sometimes, depending on your level of interest and engagement, okay? Yes, so often, never, or sometimes. So if you participate in the activity, you can answer if you do that often or if you do that sometimes. And if you don't, you can obviously answer never. Alright? Yeah, because we're providing such a range of activities, some are seasonal, we'll leave it up to you to define what the terms often and sometimes mean. We just want to get a sense of of your engagement and how you exactly. Right. So later on, you'll have a chance to tell us about things you're interested in trying. But for now, just tell me about the things that you already do or have done, okay? So again, I will give you the answers, sometimes, often, or never, and then you'll probably get used to it. So, alright? Okay, so here we go. Organized team or league sports. Do you participate sometimes, often, or never in organized team or league sports? Okay, great. That's as easy as it'll be. Yep. Okay, so we'll try again. Running or jogging for pleasure. Sometimes, often, or never. Alright? Running or jogging competitively or in events. Sometimes, often, never. Never, okay. So you sort of have the choices down. Fantastic. Okay, so keep going. Let me know if you need the choices along the way, okay? Scrapbooking. Okay. Crafting jewelry. Woodworking. Welding or fabrication. Okay. Auto mechanics or vehicle modification. Okay. Camping. Camping or backpacking. Horseback riding. Okay. Archery or marksmanship. Okay. Okay, we'll put that down as sometimes, since you've tried it. Yeah, we'll mark the sometimes box. Okay. Yoga and meditation. Alright. Organized fitness classes like bar or CrossFit. Often. Alright. Volunteering. Sometimes. Spending time with animal companions, i.e., time at the dog park, or dedicated animal playtime. Often. Okay. Visiting theme parks or water parks. Alright. Go-karting. Okay. Playing Pokemon Go or geocaching. Okay. Patronizing live theater. Okay. Performance participation like experimental theater, room escape experiences, murder mystery dinners, those kinds of things. Never? Okay. Happy hours or pub crawls. Often. Okay. Throwing parties or hosting your own parties. Sometimes. Okay. Attending parties. Sometimes. Attending live sports or racing events. Okay, so often. Viewing sports or racing events with friends. Yes, like a viewing party, except specifically for sports. Okay. And the next question then is viewing parties for television shows or films. Sometimes, often, or never. Often. Okay. Great. Going to the movies. Uh-huh. Oh, sure, yeah. So not so much anymore, so I'll just go back. and change that answer. Okay. Bicycling. All right. Going to specialty movie experiences like IMAX or Cinerama, sometimes, often, or never. Sometimes. Browsing farmers markets or flea markets. Patronizing museums. Any kind. Art, history. So once in a while. Okay, so sometimes. Attending art walks or gallery events. Attending ballet or live dance events. Participating in ballroom-style dance classes, including swing, salsa, or tango. Okay. Attending live music performances. Big, small. Rock, classical, anything. Okay, so you get a good variety of things. Boating, including sailing. Okay. Canoeing or kayaking. Okay. Shopping or window shopping. Attending conventions like Comic-Con, PAX, or E3. Okay. Attending academic lectures or literary readings. Watching or participating in open mic nights or slam poetry events. Okay. Charity fundraising. Binge watching television shows alone or with friends. Reading fiction or literature. Reading nonfiction or research. Enjoying the news. Rock climbing, indoor or outdoor. Okay. Discussing politics with friends in life or online, any kind of forum. Road trips or day trips in the car, sometimes, often, or never. Participating in restaurant events like restaurant weeks or openings. Going to brunch with loved ones or friends. Wine or beer tasting events. Okay, so you do that often. Gardening. Cooking. For yourself or for others. It's not specified. Okay. Baking. Online gaming. PC or console gaming, single player or local. Writing, painting, or drawing. Coding or programming. Okay. DIY home projects or home improvement. Okay. Training at the gym or at home. Martial arts or mixed martial arts. Aikido. Okay. Spa treatments. Salon days. Okay. Going to the beach. Picnicking. Okay, great. I know that was a lot. Oh, I lost my place. Okay. Yes. No, you did great. Out of those, just off the top of your head, without agonizing over it too much, which activities of those are your favorites to do, or the ones that you participate in most often? Okay. So you like to play games online mostly? Uh-huh. You like to cook? Okay. So cooking. You like wine tastings? And you like to take your dog to the dog park? That's perfect. Yeah. And what kind of activities do you enjoy that we may have missed? Is there anything you can think of? I know we covered a lot, so. Okay. So you really like to spend the day at the library? Just browsing? Okay. That sounds very nice. So, my next question. Many of us would like to participate in certain leisure activities that we maybe cannot afford or don't have access or time for. Are there activities, previously mentioned or otherwise, that you would participate in more often if you could? Without those restraints. A lot of them. Travel. International travel. Definitely. You would go out to live theater more often? Okay. And you would spend more time working on your car? Sure. Anything else you can think of? Alright. Yeah, just going to just different kinds of live performances, concerts, all of that. Okay. I'll just write. Oops. Concerts, live performances, etc. Yeah. Okay. You're doing really well. I appreciate it. I want to ask a couple kind of nosy questions about your life lately. So just let me know if you would prefer to skip any of them, okay? Sure. Okay. So, could you tell me a bit about what you did last weekend? Okay. So, sure. And was that just at a standard movie, kind of movie theater? Okay. At the IMAX theater. Fantastic. And did you do anything the next day? Okay. Relaxing. Went for brunch. Okay. And then just mostly errands. Okay, great. Sounds pretty fun, honestly. And do you remember much about the weekend before that? I know that can sometimes be a bit of a stretch. Okay. Great. And was that in your town or? Okay. And did you do anything on Sunday? Okay. So Sunday seems to be kind of your rest and recovery day, huh? No? That's great. I think it's very, very natural and normal. So, okay. So you had a little bit of fun, a little bit of relaxation. That's the best. Do you have plans for this coming weekend? Oh, okay. So, a bit of an event. Okay. And that's like a gala, like a charity function for your animal shelter. That sounds really fun. And is this sort of like a dressy black tie kind of thing? Okay, so it's a little dressy event. Great. And anything else planned? Okay. This will be sort of the big event of the weekend. Perfect. We'll have a really good time. Sure. So now I want to ask a little bit about your weeknights. Alright? So just to confirm, you do work a traditional work schedule? Work during the day, sleep during the night? You do. Okay. Great. So traditional schedule, yes. And about how many nights a week, on weeknights, would you say that you go out on average? That could be anything from going for drinks with a friend, to going to a movie alone, or leaving the home for an enjoyable workout. Okay? 2 to 3 times a week. Perfect. And typically, what time do you like to be home on a weeknight? What's the latest you would stay out? Around 11? And even that's a little bit late. So typically a little bit later. Alright. Okay. Perfect. And about what time do you typically wake up on your weekends? Do you use an alarm or do you wake naturally? Yes, going back to the weekend. You like to wake naturally on the weekends. Okay. Great. Now we're going to go ahead and do some fun imaginative work, okay? So why don't you tell me about your perfect day? If you can do anything you want all day long with anyone or by yourself. Sure, just go ahead. Okay. That does sound nice. Mm-hmm. And then what would you do in the evening? All right. Okay. And are these things that you would like to do ideally alone, with someone else, with a group of people, a small group of friends, of close friends? Perfect. I have to say that sounds pretty great. Can I come? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think they'd fire me, so, right. Now we're going to talk about things you'd like to try, okay? So with the following items, you can answer that you are interested in trying it, you're not interested in trying it, or you have already tried it. Some will be the same or similar to the previous list, and some will be different. Got it? Okay, great. So again, please answer interested, not interested, or have tried it. Okay? Great. So we'll just go through and I'm just going to check the boxes as you say, okay? Skydiving. Interested, not interested, have tried it. Interested, okay? Bungee jumping. Interested. Speed dating. Not, okay? Pokemon Go. Okay, so you've tried it. Geocaching. Okay. Cooking classes. I know you mentioned you like to cook. You have, okay. Home brewing or distilling classes. Okay, so you'd be interested. Continuing education classes, for example, language or business classes. May be interested, okay. Creating and maintaining a personal or hobby website. Anything like a blog. Okay. And all-inclusive weekend tours or cruises. Right, like a sandals resort or something that includes everything. Okay. Wilderness survival training. Okay. Holding season tickets for a local theater. You would, okay. Holding season tickets for a local sports team. Okay. Sommelier training. To learn about wine. Bartending training. Membership to a private library with exclusive selection and luxury spaces. Have you heard of private libraries? You have. And you would be interested, alright? Taking themed walking tours like ghost tours, history tours, or pop culture tours. Not so much. Okay. Ghost hunting experiences. Okay. Exploring abandoned places. A triathlon or Ironman training. Okay. Renting exotic or antique cars for the day or for weekend trips. You've actually done it. Okay, great. Wildlife viewing experiences like whale watching, birding, or animal rescue encounters. Okay, so you'd be interested. Inclusive VIP packages for local sports teams, dining experiences, or historic lodging facilities, i.e., entertainment, dining, lodging, sold all at one rate. Yes, it sounds rather specific, but it is something you would be interested in. Okay, great. You're very up for anything. That's great. Okay, so now we want to tell you, we want to know a little bit about how you plan for your leisure time. First, are there activities that are standing appointments for you? This could be classes, meetups, or any ongoing scheduled commitments in your calendar. Okay. So you have a weekly meetup for that. Okay. And that's just with friends. Okay. And how far in advance do you plan your leisure time? Do you see yourself as a planner or as a bit more spontaneous? You like to plan. Okay. So if you were to plan to host a party or a gathering, how far in advance would you invite your guests? Okay, maybe a month. Great. And how much advance notice do you prefer before making a social or leisure commitment? About the same, so about a month. If it's more casual, like a week, okay. Typically, what percentage of your weekend do you plan in advance? For example, I probably plan 50% of my weekend and leave about 50% for free time and whatever I feel like. Okay, so about the same, 50-50. All right. And how often do you purchase Groupons or special daily deals to try new activities in your area? It doesn't have to be Groupon exactly. It could be coupon books, things like that. Okay, so sometimes. Which leads me to, have you ever purchased any kind of city pass or deal book with special discounts at popular local attractions? Yes. It's been a while? Okay. And when you do travel, do you ever purchase package deals or take part in inclusive deals or tours? Not often. Okay. Great. And would you have interest in maybe trying out more of these kinds of deals? Um, hmm And would that be because they could help you save time and be convenient, or help you save money, or both? Your expectation would be both. Great. Okay. So, finally, I'm just going to describe some words that may express your attitude toward leisure time. So, you can say yes or no if the word fits your disposition or not, okay? Easy enough? Great. Okay, so spontaneous, outgoing, okay, energetic, health conscious, okay, active, relaxed, yes, okay, deliberate, okay, easygoing, yes, okay, calm, wild, no, not so much, okay, romantic, okay, serene, yeah, okay, altruistic, sounds like it, you do a lot of fundraising, okay, creative, not as much as you'd like to be, okay, simple, intuitive, and comfortable. Comfortable. Yes. Okay. Well, you've been really articulate and helpful and just lovely to talk to. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a confirmation number just in case there are any issues with that card, okay? So that's going to be 1919857LS. Perfect. And I can definitely leave you on our list if you'd be interested in participating in future studies. Sure. Well, I hope it's been enjoyable for you, and maybe we'll talk again for another survey. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.